The female firefighter suddenly grew dizzy and couldn't keep walking. She was at the back of the team, and no one noticed she had fallen behind. On the way back, the man drove for a while before realizing the passenger seat was empty. At first, he thought the girl had gotten into another teammate's vehicle. After a brief check over the radio, he learned the truth. Emily hadn't returned with the team at all. He immediately turned the car around and rushed back to the underground storage tunnel they had just left. Inside, Emily was already unconscious on the ground. If he hadn't come back, the outcome would have been unthinkable. Just as he lifted Emily and prepared to leave, the iron door suddenly shut on its own. The locking system activated. Vents began releasing freezing air. Something was wrong. He set Emily down and ran to the door, but it wouldn't budge. He tried calling for help, but nothing helped. Emily slowly regained consciousness. She didn't realize how serious the situation was and joked that the cold air felt kind of romantic, but it didn't take long for her to understand how deadly it was. To stay alive, they had only one option: to keep moving. Only by generating heat with their bodies could they hold on. It was the only way they could save themselves. Elsewhere, Captain Mark noticed he couldn't reach the two of them. That was when he knew something had gone terribly wrong. Time passed. No one knew how long. Emily and the man no longer had the strength to keep jumping or moving. They sank down, crouched on the floor, close to the edge of death. Emily leaned her head against his shoulder, and with the last of her strength, teasingly asked if he had come back because he liked her. The man said no. Her head fell back. The man panicked and called her name. Emily suddenly smiled. Her face was stiff from the cold, but the smile was real. She was happy because she had waited a long time to hear that answer. From the day she joined the fire brigade as a volunteer, Emily had fallen for this shy, quiet man. During one mission, she saw him rescue someone with her own eyes. From that moment on, she couldn't stop herself. She became deeply drawn to him, to the presence he carried. But the man remained unmoved by the beautiful Emily. Each time, he rejected her bluntly. Still, she kept creating chances to get close to him. Not only did she fail, she only made him dislike her more. So much so that when she made sushi for him with her own hands, he dumped it straight into the trash. But Emily was prepared. She pulled out another identical box. Later, she finally learned the reason he couldn't open his heart. The man had been married once. During a rescue mission, a victim was bleeding heavily. If he let go even for a second, the woman would die. At that moment, he received a call from his ex-wife, who suffered from asthma, begging for help. He couldn't leave. In the end, he saved the victim, but never saw his ex-wife one last time. From that day on, he never walked out of that past. That was why he kept rejecting Emily. And now, Emily, another woman who loved him, was about to leave him too. The man used every bit of strength he had left. He slowly removed their clothes and pressed his body against hers, using his remaining warmth to keep her alive. He was willing to trade his life for hers. Only then would Emily have a chance to survive. No one knew how long it was before Captain Mark finally arrived. Everyone thought both of them were gone. They were rushed into emergency heat treatment.